Hi, this is Don of Don's Old Garage, and I would like to thank those who subscribed and watched my video, the first one that I put on yesterday. Again, I would like to thank those people who subscribed and those who subscribed and clicked the like button. The other viewers had several viewers, and I would like to thank those who viewed. But I would like to ask you, when you view, if you would subscribe and click the like button. I really appreciate it. That's the thing that YouTube uses to decide which videos to put on and show to other people. So it would really help my channel. And if you subscribe, the only thing that really happens is that the next time I put up a new video, something will pop on your computer to let you know that, oh, there must be a new video up. Anyway, I've got this particular shot. You can see my 30 Chevy in the background that I talked about in the first episode. You can see part of my garage. What I plan to do today is take you on a little tour of my whole garage and talk to you about what's been going on for a little more in the last 2 years, and also kind of explain why my garage looks like what it looks like. About a little more than 2 years ago, about the time COVID started, and within 2 days, I had 2 heart attacks. And it's taken me this 2 years to really get over it, come back, get going again. And my 33 Chevy is my project to get energized and excited and get back to working with cars and sharing information with you folks out there. Okay, I'll continue now. I'm going to go around and turn so I'll show you around my garage and kind of explain some of the things I'm doing and what my goals are going to be as I continue to work. I'd like to talk for a moment or two of what the purpose of my channel is going to be. The main purpose is I want to, number one, work on this 1930 Chevrolet and talk about the care and putting together and bringing an old car back to a usable, drivable, enjoyable vehicle. Now, a lot of people use the term restoration. I like to use the term renovation, and let me explain why. In restoration, they take and completely go through something, and like for instance a frame, they'll powder coat it and do all these other things. That's a restoration. In a renovation, I tear it apart, go to the frame, clean the frame, repaint it, go through all the parts, replace the parts and the whole car. And as I go through the whole car, my goal is to bring it up to what would be considered a really good quality used car that you could have, you could drive around, you could enjoy in tours or whatever you want to do. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do in my channel is I want to take you on a quick tour of the inside of my garage. And as I do, what I want to do is talk to you about the other plans. I have many projects that I work on. I'm going to do a slow scan of my garage that I've worked on and I'll continue to work on over the year that has been kind of the highlight of my interest in historic and older vehicles. This is the back of this particular part of the channel. The other thing I want to mention to you, you can see what a mess it's in. Well, like I said, 2 years ago, I had some things that stopped my progress in life. I'm better now. Also, what happened in those 2 years, the garage just came to a place where you throw things. And some of you guys out there will know what I mean. You know, your wife doesn't want something in the house, guess where it goes? Anyway, I'll continue to pan around. That's kind of some of my tool areas. This here is a 1948 Cadillac sedan, and it's an amazing car I've been working with. It's an all rust-free car, and I'm having to do some major changes on it. And again, that's one of the things that I am going to begin to show you some of the things that I've done in the past. One of the other channels that I'm going to be putting on this channel is I'll take some of the restoration pictures that I've been working over the past several years of these vehicles, and I want to show you and put them on there where if you're interested, you look back and see some of the things that I've done. On my walls, I have several pictures up on the wall that are of vehicles that I've had in the past, and a couple that I wished I had. You know how that goes. And I'll share some of that information for here. Over here on this panel, I actually have some of the vehicles I actually had in the past, and I worked on and enjoyed and done some things. Here you can see there's a Model T, 1938 Chevrolet and a 39 Chevrolet. And up at the top, one of the really cool three is a 1950 Lancia Aurelia BT 2500. They were made for racing, and at that time they had to make at least 25 cars in order to qualify for races. This had some real championships. I'll talk more about that later. Anyway, this gives you kind of a quick overview. The things I want to do, I'll show these projects, I'll show the adventures. One of the things I'm going to share too is how I have to clean up all this mess, if you don't mind. And I've been working at it, and I think it's going along pretty good. Also, looking out, here's a 1962 Airstream Safari that I'm working on. Here's my little blue truck that my son and I completely took apart and did a super restoration, not restoration, renovation on that truck, because it's an everyday user. And here's a 1963 Bambi that I did a complete renovation, frame off, went through the whole thing, and we've used it ever since, and it's been a wonderful vehicle. So, hope you enjoyed this quick little tour. I'm going to pan back to the 33, which is going to be the major project again. And as you look at my little 33, you'll notice it has an umbilical cord there. That goes through to the starter, because right now I'm using hookup with a 12-volt battery to work with the starter as I'm working on trying to revive this engine. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, please subscribe. Please click the red bell button and also a like. And if you know anybody that has an early Chevrolet that's a friend, please share my channel with them. And I hope I see you in the next video. So bye, see you later.